You see, at this point in time, URL are really just flexing their muscles. We got another person to come off the card, Danny Myers. Now, apparently, Danny Myers basically came out and said, look, I was trying to do the Eazy card. URL pretty much said if you do that card, you ain't going to be doing Gnome Impact, okay? And these other battles that you're scheduled for, you're not going to be doing none of that neither. At this point, it is absolutely complete war between Eazy the Block Captain and URL. URL is going to shut down every single thing that he think he's about to do. And they're going to use money. They're going to use better opportunities as far as, hey, get on our major cards. Like they told Danny, listen, we're going to take you off of Gnome Impact. And if you know anything about the URL, Gnome Night of Main Events is actually supposed to be their second biggest event of the year. It's supposed to be up under Summer Madness. That's how it's supposed to be. It's like Summer Madness is the Super Bowl, and then Gnome is like the NFC and AFC championship game. Now, it looks like every battle on this card then got blocked. Let me tell you, originally, it was supposed to be Rosenberg Raw versus Swamp. URL said, They took Swamp off that card. It was supposed to be Holmesy the God versus Prep. URL said, took him off that card. It was supposed to be Danny Myers versus True Foe. URL took True Foe off that card. So then Eazy said, okay, since the person that was supposed to be battling Danny Myers, True Foe, came off, and the person that was supposed to be battling Rosenberg Raw, Swamp, came off, let's just go ahead and do Rosenberg Raw versus Rosenberg Raw versus Danny Myers. And now Danny Myers and URL is saying, And Danny basically came out and said, he had an interview with Caps. Y'all go over there, Angry Fan 007. He had an interview with Caps. He basically said, listen, man, I got 10 kids. URL was making it very hard for me. And I pretty much had to take, I'm not about to mess up my relationship with URL to do Eazy's car. And that's pretty much what it came down to. So the only battles that are supposed to be going down at this particular point is Eazy versus Reed Dollars and K Walker versus Riggs, because I haven't heard anything about that getting blocked. But the thing about the Eazy versus Reed Dollars battle, we haven't seen Reed Dollars do any promo for the battle. Haven't did nothing, nada. I don't even know if he's really on this card. He ain't did nothing. So what am I suspecting at this point? I would be highly shocked if Reed Dollars show up. Because at this point, it's looking like Reed Dollars ain't going to show up neither. Because they really wanted them to pull out the day before the event or the day of the event. That's what they were saying URL wanted. And because when you do that, you leave a person with no time to come up with any backup plans. A person don't have no time to do, fix battles and stuff. And it just pretty much destroyed their whole card. Well, the whole card is pretty much destroyed right now. And if Eazy goes to battle and Reed Dollars just don't show up, what you paying your money for? To see K Walker versus Riggs? Now, no offense to those battle rappers right there. I haven't seen K Walker, but I have seen Riggs. But that ain't the battles that was selling the card. That's more so of a battle where you being on this card, you should get a pretty good look. But wasn't nobody buying this card to see K Walker versus Riggs. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this play out. Now, I did see where Eazy reached out to Gishi Gotti, I believe it was on Twitter, and basically said, hey, can I get you for a one-rounder with Rosenberg Raw? Because, Rosenberg done already had to prep twice. He had to prep once for Swamp, and then he had to prep again for Danny Myers. And now Rosenberg ain't got nobody to face. So he's trying to get Geechee Gotti to do a one rounder. Maybe you can come up with some fire between now and Saturday. But you know, Rosenberg Raw is an RBE artist, and URL ain't about to let Rosenberg battle Swamp or battle Danny Myers on Eazy the Block Captain cards. You know, they look at RBE as the ops. They're currently in court with them over the Daylight situation. They look at Eazy the Block Captain right now as the ops. So they're like, you either gonna battle over here on URL or you ain't gonna battle anywhere. And these battles that they blocking, they wasn't even trying to book on URL in the first place. But that's the way the game goes. So we gonna see if Eazy gonna be able to bounce back. We gonna see if Eazy decide he want to throw another card. And with Remy Ma being his manager, I'm trying to figure out what type of turn his career is going to take, because you know Remy Ma is your manager and she may be able to put him in some real good situations. I mean, Eazy the Block Captain is also a pretty good rapper on beat. Like, I done heard some songs he made. I done heard the diss songs. Did very good at it. I wonder if Remy Ma is gonna, you know, do bigger things for him. Like, she got him on the Joe Budden podcast, huge podcast. A lot of people will consider that the #1 podcast. I wonder if Remy Ma gonna get Eazy the Block Captain on tour. Is she gonna get him featured on the next Fat Joe hit? I mean, Remy Ma got a lot of plugs and can do a lot of things, so it'll be interesting to see what continues to happen. But yeah, URL then pretty much shut down this whole card. The only battles that seem to be going down supposedly is supposed to be Eazy the Block Captain and Reed Dollaz. And Reed Dollaz ain't posted nothing, ain't heard nothing from him. So I don't even think Reed Dollaz is showing up neither. Y'all go ahead and let me know what you think about this. Do you think all is fair in love and war? Or do you think URL is being petty? Do you think Eazy the Block Captain bit off more than he can chew? I don't know, but you go ahead and let me know. And remember, the facts of life remains the same. There's no game but tie game.